decide whether or not to look past Green's comments or whether to split from their party. As you said, bottom line, Democrats have majority in the House, so if all of them stay united and vote against her, she will be stripped from her committee assignments, David.
And Rachel, as you know, this is a split screen of sorts because House Republicans tonight are also debating the fate of one of their highest-ranking members in the House, Congresswoman Liz Cheney, after backlash over her vote to impeach President Trump. Of course, she was one of the 10 Republicans in the House joining Democrats, facing that backlash for standing up to the president, former president now, after what she saw at the Capitol.
She's the number 3 Republican in the House, and immediately after her vote to impeach, we saw the backlash. Some of Trump's staunchest allies in the House demanded that she be removed from party leadership. Tonight, Republican leader Kevin McCarthy is defending her. He says that she has a right to vote her conscience, and Congresswoman Liz Cheney has no regrets. She says she will not apologize for her vote to impeach David.
House Republican Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy has so far announced no disciplinary actions against
running emoji robot
and as
face.
you can see here on the screen, the U.S. House of Representatives did vote today to kick Marjorie Taylor Greene off of the subcommittees and the committees.
Weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
federal bureau of truth. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Hello? Hey, excuse me. Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm off. Chanita. You were You can say I said. Don't hide. Helpin. 33rd for the axe. Take them behind the sound.
I've done enough night shift lower drops to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better somebody face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an ex-murderer around, that's him. The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. Pick it up. Murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I? This ain't done. Okay, now I have a gun. It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go? You stopped it. You... Thank you. That was... horror.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? It's our. Is this your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over. Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
I'm Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn.
Should I lie? Jesse
In
Faden.
the U.S. House of Representatives,
I should have
lawmakers passed the resolutions largely along party lines, 230 to 199, to remove Green from the House Education and Budget Committees after Republicans declined to take action against Green from these committees. Speaking of the House voting, the U.S. House of Representatives passed a resolution yesterday to move forward with the reconciliation process, a process that they can pass the third stimulus check package and packages even after that, the fourth stimulus check package. And basically, they passed a resolution yesterday, and they will have to actually vote and pass another second budget resolution to move forward with the reconciliation process to pass the next stimulus package without Republican support. The House will have to approve a budget resolution that paves the way for Democrats to pass the coronavirus relief bill without Republican support for a second time this week. The House initially passed its budget resolution on Wednesday, but the Senate amended the resolution shortly after starting what's expected to be an hours-long process known as the vote-a-rama. That's the actual name for the process. The Senate has been voting consecutively for roughly 5 hours on the amendments for the budget resolution. The Senate started changing the budget immediately when an amendment from Senators Roger Wicker and Kristen Sinema related to the restaurant industry successfully got attached. Then Senator Todd Young got language added that supports blocking stimulus checks for undocumented immigrants after Democratic Senators Maggie Hassan, John Hickenlooper, Martin Kelly, Gary Peters, Sinema, Debbie Stabenow, and John Tester voted in favor of it. Then there was disagreement on the House floor over whether the amendment blocking the stimulus checks for undocumented immigrants also applies to their children who are U.S. citizens. Senator Dick Durbin argued that it would apply to children who are legal citizens if their parents are undocumented, something that Young contested. The amendments are not binding and the budget resolution doesn't get signed into law, but both chambers need to pass the same text. And the amendments effectively get senators on the record on which proposals that they could struggle to get a vote on otherwise. The budget resolution is the first step towards passing a coronavirus bill that can bypass the 60-vote legislative filibuster, meaning Democrats could pass it without Republican support. It wasn't just Republicans who successfully changed the bill. Senator Joe Manchin, who's been of concern lately, and Susan Collins got the support of 99 senators for a non-binding agreement that calls for stimulus checks to be more targeted so that high-income households do not get assistance. Instead of sending stimulus checks to families who earn $300,000 a year, we should be targeting this relief to families and individuals who need it the most. And that goes exactly along with what I said, that they're probably going to change the income limits down to $75,000 and have a cutoff, or $99,000 and have a cutoff for a single person, double that for a couple. So basically, they're going to probably have a hard cutoff, at least at $99,000 for an individual. Now, in the past, that is what happened. But for the third stimulus check, because the check is higher, it's $1,400 for adults, $1,400 for each child, and $1,400 for adult dependents. The $1,400 for each child in particular can make some higher earning income families, say $300,000. If they have 4, 5, 6 kids, well, their check's going to be like $6,000 or $7,000 or $8,000. So they could still get a reduced check because the check reduces after $75,000 by $50 less of a check for every $1,000 over you make. So you can see, because the check is so large, if you have 4, 5, or 6 kids, that those high income earners could still get a reduced check. So they will be changing that. That'll be one of the amendments. They have to do all these amendments in this order, and passing these these bills or these procedures that they just passed in the House and Senate, and have to pass another one in the House possibly tomorrow, so that they can go along with the reconciliation procedure. The procedure is different.
Stop. Did you know every time you shop on Amazon, you're helping someone make passive income? Yes, you could be helping someone like me, a dude in my 20s, make money in my sleep. It's true. And here's how to find out exactly how much passive income you're making people like me. Step 1, the next time you shop on Amazon, scroll down to the product description part and see what the bestseller rank is. Step 2, See if the ranking's below 10,000. If it is, that means this person is making tens of thousands of dollars per month in passive income, if not more. Take this silicone mist, for example. Guess what? It's not sold by a big company. It's likely sold by someone like me or my friends who knows how to send out products to sell on Amazon. This has a bestseller rank of 701 and is currently generating somewhere $46,000 per month in revenue. The question is, why help other people make passive income when you can potentially earn your own too? Hi, my name is Tom Wayne. I was a pretty normal guy who had a great 9-to-5 job, but I knew I always
going this way. If we were able to get the 10 Republican support votes from the Senate, then we wouldn't have to do it this route. We could just vote on it in the House and the Senate and have it passed. So it's a little bit of a different procedure. It's a little bit longer, but they're already starting to pass these procedures in the U.S. House of Representatives and the Senate. So honestly, they're working on it every day. They're writing the bills. They're writing the amendments. They're voting on it literally as we speak. So we are making progress, and I mean, as sooner or later we're going to have the third stimulus check. It's not a matter of are we going to have it, it's a matter of how soon and what exactly will be in the bill, like mortgage and rental assistance, unemployment raised to $400 per week, the $1,400 checks that were for adults, for children, and for adult dependents this time around. Adult dependents might get the first and second stimulus checks also, depending on how they word the bill and what the final bill ends up coming out to be. We've seen a lot of news earlier today on student loan forgiveness. You should go back if you have student loans and watch my earlier videos from today. Just go to my channel, It's Jimmy, or click It's Jimmy down below and make sure to watch those, because there's a lot of news that is coming out about student loan forgiveness. Or if you or one of your family members have student loans, you should definitely share this or share the last video with them or the channel with them and tell them to watch those videos, because a student loan forgiveness of at least $10,000 per person is very becoming a reality and one of the things on the horizon that very well could be passed. Remember, we see Nancy Pelosi say they're already working on the next stimulus package. We'll call it the fourth stimulus check package after this. And they're going to do stimulus checks and stimulus packages until this pandemic is over. So we could have 2, 3, 4 different stimulus check packages just this year alone. So there's a lot of stimulus coming out. So make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't yet, so you don't miss out on new videos. And click the bell icon so you get notifications when we go live. New videos come out every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will keep you updated with everything. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon.